Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are continuing with the rest of our walkthrough through the Great Wood. We're going on to Look to the Stars. Amit stands ready to guide you through the ruins. What you seek lies in the heart of Kamul Astropolis. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. So now we get to go and explore some ruins. Well, that should make your Stola happy. So it looks like we're heading up a little bit north of here. We'll just follow the flowers. Oh wait, I think I can see them from here. Alright, so we found Amit in your Stola. Looking upon these structures, I cannot help but be reminded of ruins in Girobanya. Yet the manner in which they appear to be suppressing the natural flow of ether is more akin to the Alagon pillars in the House of the Crooked Coin. Interesting. Looks pretty cool, at least. You were able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lies the Morning Stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Ratika. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Uxnor, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves the key to opening the pyramid. Though I know not how, that is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. So, not bad. I am kind of getting a feeling of Amdapur from this place. Well, maybe a mixture of Amdapur and Alamigo. I must confess, there are times when I too wonder what else lies within these ruins, but I would never defy the will of the Emperor. It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hidden among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them if they are as numerous as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronka script. No matter, you will employ a different approach. Impressions. Here, I had thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discover. But they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramid. You begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings. So, where do we go? Well, there's your Stola right there. Did you find anything? No, I just started looking. Where to look? Morning stars. Those stairs? That's cool. There's so many inscriptions, I scarcely know where to start. Well, we should at least try. Let's go up the stairs. Assuming we can go any further. Okay, we definitely can. This might take a while. Oh, here we go. Simple tablet made of clay used to preserve the inscriptions of ancient relics. You take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. Okay, so that's one. And it looks like that there are other pyramids around here, slightly smaller ones than the big one over there, so... yeah, nothing else there, so I guess we're just gonna have to jump down. And we'll see if we can... ooh, did not mean to do that. It's okay. Let's go to the next one. You could tell that the creators had a lot of fun creating these steps for us. Be like, let's make them work for it. Let them jump up a massive flight of stairs. Okay, take the inscription of the writing. And yep, I see the next one from here. And I apologize if my voice sounds strange. I'm still trying to get over my cold. In my day job, I have to do a lot of talking, so it's kind of hoarse from yesterday. I had to work a double shift. Okay, inscription number 3, so that must be where number 4 is. And here we are. Okay, so that's all 4. Let's go talk to the Astola again. I trust you made good use of those clay tablets. Of course we did. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint to the solution of the puzzle, focusing instead on how to proceed having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Amit and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. Oh, those statues. The question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, I think it best that you choose the statue. What say you, Claire? Okay. Right then, after you selected a statue, I will imbue it with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? The owl? Huh, yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense because it is the sign of the royal family and it mentioned a crown, so... I want to double check real quick. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is the owl. That's what I think anyway. Would you stop following me? I don't want to hurt you. More than anything, I don't want you to hurt me. Then in the Opo Opo statue, you notice it facing towards the wolf statue. Okay. Examine the wolf statue, you notice it facing towards the Opo Opo statue. So, is it just looking for the one that's not looking at its partner? Examine the owl statue, you notice it facing towards the Great Pyramid. Okay. Examine the Koberi statue, you notice it facing south towards the woods. Examine the serpent statue, you notice it facing away from the coral statue. Examining the coral statue, you notice it facing away from the serpent statue. Okay, that was about as clear as mud, but I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to say it's the owl, because it did mention a crown, and that was the royal sign. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Such cryptic writings, how are they related to the divine beast? Yeah, I would probably make a terrible archaeologist, but my decision is made. Yes, I've made my decision. Right then, after you selected it, right. Yes, of course, I have it here. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Did that serve to inspire you? Mm-hmm. Yep, so it will be the owl statue. Alright, I pray this works. What, do you doubt me? How dare you? The ether has been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things. Why, thank you. A moment. Maintaining my wards has proven more taxing than anticipated. The way should be clear now. Come, let us... Someone approaches. Sister! Sister! Samit? What are you doing here? What has happened? Eulmorian soldiers that have entered Yamedra. Eulmorian soldiers? And what of the blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Eulmorians had little interest in Slitherbough or its people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gate to Yamedra upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Yamut and some other few have engaged them at the border. You are to return and assist Yamut at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or Fan now. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood? Yes, sister. Be careful. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Eulmorians to move so swiftly. But we have come too far to turn back now. So we better hurry and get this over with. I swear, if the Eulmorians harm so much as a hair on the heads of the blessed, I wouldn't want to be them. Okay. Amit would have you hurry to the pyramid. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. And yet they calmly walk inside instead of run. Sorry, no time to fight. Pretty cool in here so far. And I have no idea where to go. Because the map doesn't make much sense. Some owl statues. Giant hole in the ground. Our way has been barred, again, beginning to lose my patience. Well, if it was that easy, someone would have done it a long time ago. The switch should be through these doors, in the confessional of Topaza, the Elder. But why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue? Strange indeed. The second statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Amit, take the chamber to the south. Claire, the one to the east. I'll search the chamber to the west. Okay, I see where this is going. We gotta go and find a little owl statue. Oops. Crying out loud. Let's just deal with this thing real quick and then we can look without being attacked. Okay. And it's strange that all the owls are looking one way, but the other one's looking the other. Wait, we see a tiny room here. It's gotta be it. See if we can take it without the bats noticing us. I have looked everywhere and... Wait, is that... Yeah, it looks like it. The statue! You found it! It looks light enough. We need but return it to the other altar. No? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sensed a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. A trap, then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely. Caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver the statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magics yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. Alright, not entirely sure what you mean by that. Alright then, let us meet you at the door to the confessional of Chopaza the Elder. Deliver the owl statuette to the altar. Oh, I see where this is going. Oh, it's so cute! Beware the stare of those statues, Claire. I dare not think what will happen should they catch sight of you. Okay, so let's go and see. Okay, I'm starting to see now. Avoid these giant owl statues. I am curious to know what happens, but I really don't want to know. So we'll just head through here. Around this one. We just gotta circle the room, okay. There we go. That wasn't so bad. And I just jinxed myself, didn't I? Yeah, I probably did. You successfully delivered the statuette to the altar. Statue is returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see ether I believe it was. I can see ether flowing to the door now. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. It's never gonna be that easy. Nope, it never is. The sooner we can enter the Cutina Ravel, the better. You are but one step from entering the Cutina Ravel, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial, and the path forward will open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Let's end this, Claire, while time is yet on our side. So we can't go in, that sucks. Legend of the Not-So-Hidden Temple. Amit wishes to offer you words of warning. Before we enter, I would tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being wards of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Claire and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Claire, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. Oh! Duty commence! Shall we get this over with? Yes. This is gonna be fun! We must hurry before the Eulmorian soldiers gain any ground. Oh, look at that. We got walking statues to deal with. Wait, do you see those Cynthias? They are made to curse any who enter the pyramid. It is said to be seen by them is to be seen by death. And there's two of them. Let's get moving. Alright. We'll follow after this one. Oh, magic knot. Sister? Sister, can you hear me? 2 soldiers have broken through our defenses. Follow them. They are not to reach this temple, understood? A pair of soldiers somehow made it past my sisters, no doubt on their way here. All the more reason we should hurry then. Oh no, please don't. Okay, so it stops there, that's good. Another Cynthia. Its movements are somehow different from before. We must find a place to hide. Stay sharp. So we're safe here. Let me go around here. Okay. Ah, we're safe. Okay, again, that wasn't too difficult. I feel like I'm just setting myself up, though, whenever I say that. They are massive. How are we to get around them? I will draw their attention with a glamour. It will not last long. The moment they are distracted, we must run with all haste. Ooh, what you gonna do? Oh, she created doubles of herself. That is cute. Impressive. Another magic knot. A teleportation device. This should end well. There's no turning back. Come on, ladies, let's go and see where we go next. Interesting. Claire? Yamit? Can anyone hear me? We have been sent to separate chambers. This mist. Poison. And it has nullified my magic. These markings on the floor. I think they show the way out. Interesting. Oh, I remember this. It's like that Omega fight. Well, not with Omega, just one of the trials with Omega. And why do I get the feeling that was not the smart thing to do? Nope, it wasn't. Then again, there's not really much choice. I have to go there. Finally, fresh air. How fare you two? We have to keep moving. Oh, here we go. Somehow we are still in one piece. That means little to the others if we do not hurry. Uh-oh. Oh no. What is that noise? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. By the gods! I think that's the perfect way to sum it up. Run! There, that crevice in the wall. We avoided that, but please tell me that's all. No, I can hear it. There's more behind us. So just keep going until we see crevices. There's one. Who takes all that time to carve giant stone boulders like that? Like, how many are there? We have to jump. That was interesting. Well, there's no going back now. I pray it is not much further. Sister, they have reached the temple. I fear they are too fast for us. Be careful of the traps inside. We are nearly there. It is unheard of for anyone to outpace the V's. What is this man who comes after you? Could it be Ranjit? If so, we have precious little time. Another door. Wonderful. I can better imagine what awaits us inside. There you are! Impossible!
Away with you! Here it comes! No holding back!
Man, Ranjit just ruining everything.
And that's...
My lord demands retribution. I fear this is going nowhere. You meet, Samit. You know what to do. At once, sister. I have him. Pathetic. What in the... We will hold him here. Quickly, make for the heart of Topusa. More Centials? Go, Claire. I will draw their attention.
It seems to be working. I think not.
General, hold on!
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor. Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now. Try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually someone will come to our rescue. Or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
Do not fail.
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right? What in the...
Oriage! At once. Down with you!
Where is Y'shtola?
There's no way. We can't lose her now. You should have tried harder to repel them. I have failed you. Words fail to express my shame. Why would she do such a thing? Oh, Y'shtola, had we been but a few steps faster. Thankfully, Ranjit's cohorts had the good sense to fall back. The meet should be here soon with word from Fanau. We should hold our positions here until she arrives. The aftermath. The meet is strangely quiet. Amit, please tell me you know if that hole might lead out into the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there is no question that we would know of it. But I fear that is of little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depth of the pit and failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, I come bearing news. The Eulmorian soldiers and the children have fled Yamanja. They abandoned Slitherbough as well, though they yet remained in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. One we believe to be of their order was found lost in Yamidra, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fanau for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other blessed will not last long without an antidote. Then we must act quickly. If you've a spare vial, Menphilia and I can deliver it to the blessed at Slitherbow. You and Urianger should return to Fanau and tend to the wounded villager there. What about Y'shtola? I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the blessed, whatever it takes. All right. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Come, Claire. Let not Y'shtola's sacrifice be in vain. To Fanau. I mean, it's not impossible. I can't see her dying there. I honestly can't. I mean, we did not go through all the trouble to get here, find Y'shtola, only to lose her now. And not only that, but Ranjit also fell, and there's no way we're done with him. So I do think they might have survived. Runar. Heavens forfend, Runar. 'Twas he who forestalled the Eulmorian's procession, and in so doing afforded thee time to lay low the Lightwarden. Quickly, the antidote. Bottle of antidote, a special restorative uniquely crafted to cure poisons concocted by the children of the everlasting dark. Okay, so he needs more. Bruno still appears visibly pained. Perhaps he requires another dose of the medicine. Medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back to his cheeks. How can you tell? It's covered with fur. It would appear the worst had passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. I'll take that. Next up, in good faith, Urianger stands over Runar, ready to begin his ministrations. Rest, Claire, I pray thee. I shall attend to Runar's ministrations.
Runar, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Eulmorians have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did. We would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems. when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
Where am I?
Ixmire, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
I cannot say for certain, but it was she who secured the antidote.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya? No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Oh, look who it is.
Wow, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time? Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
I'm beginning to wonder what really happened when she fell.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Flow. The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her. Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
By the blessed dark, there is yet hope. I find it hard to believe he wants to help us. Though I am loath to trust him, I suppose we have no choice. For now, at least. Could it truly be within his power to pluck Y'shtola from the lifestream as he claimeth? 'Tis a feat beyond even the greatest practitioners of the arcade, yet if he would attempt it, we cannot well stand in his way. Do you really think he can bring her back? Well, I wouldn't say no. We found him asleep in the shade of a tree near the ruins. Fine way to behave when one's companions are in dire straits. Well, he's not a friend, that's the thing. I confess, I do not fully understand what is happening here, but I gather we were right to bring this man to you. I guess. Don't trust him, though. I am relieved to know that he is an acquaintance of yours, though I see you are not close. If he would displease you, we would be happy to deal with him. Oh, I would love to see that. Now then, if I'm to fetch her for you, I would require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly within the life stream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance within the life stream. Once you've found a likely spot, all you need do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. Why does he talk to us like we're stupid? But hey, I guess that he has to get his kicks somehow. How do we get out of here? It's hard to tell where to go from here. I think it might be easier once I get down to doing all these side quests and they clear up a lot of the path. But Y'shtola, really? Flow is not the answer to everything. I mean, that's the second time that she's done that, and I know, like, from these dialogue that she actually thought about using it more than once after we rescued her, like during Heaven's Ward. So, Y'shtola, I know that that is now like your to-go-to spell, but it is not the answer to every problem that you face here. The lamplight is near blinding. Perhaps now would be a good time to call for MXL. Oh, really? I was just kind of doing it at random. Alright.
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate. Now then, what color was her soul again? Ah, there you are.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're all right. I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Runar, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life's tree.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Heavens no! In fact, I was awaiting your return.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
Oh, that was sweet. As much as I hate to say it, I think we owe you a thank you. What a touching reunion that was! It fair brought a tear to the eye, but as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. You're wrong, they're better than that. Oh, if I had a guild for every time one of you heroes made that claim. But seriously, we Ascians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them. He who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now, we mustn't keep your friends waiting. Okay, so he is a puzzle that I'm just trying to figure out. I told you, I tire of these inane arguments. Shouldn't you be getting ready to slay the next Lightwarden or something? We are both gladdened and relieved to see your companion return hale and whole. With your friend return, you will resume your exploration of the ruins, yes? But say the word and we shall assist you. It was fate who brought you to us, and fate who returned your companion to you. She yet smiles on Ronka, I am sure of it. Though I struggle to form the words, I am glad that Emmet Selk was here. We can but pray Y'shtola never does anything so reckless again. Oh, you shouldn't say that. We both know that's not gonna happen. Oyanje once told me that being immersed in the livestream can cause irrepressible harm to the body. Do you suppose Y'shtola is alright? Well, the last time she went there, she went blind, so... In all of history, there are but a few who have returned from a misadventure in the ethereal sea, possessed of mind and body both. To have done so twice beggareth belief. 'Tis plain Y'shtola wanted not for favor among the 12. By all that is dark, Master Matoya is returned! She stands here before me, yet still I cannot believe it! Yeah, I definitely think he has a crush on her. My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Kutina Ravel and put the Lightwarden to the sword. Alright, I think that's a good place to end it. That was a lot of fun. Running through ruins, almost losing Yastola, having Emic Selk be helpful here. So yeah, it was a great fun. So the next one is the Burden of Knowledge. So, yep, it looks like we're going to be going into the next dungeon next video. I hope everyone's looking forward to it. So until then,